Tom Allen, this is his 5th recruiting class with the Hoosiers, and this is a pretty darn good one, especially up at the top. In McCully and Smith, you're looking at the 4th and 6th highest-ranked recruits to come to the Hoosiers in the modern era. We talked with Tom Allen back in December.
We're still a young football team. We only got 12 seniors this year, and these guys, it's a small class, but it's a very high-quality class of individuals that fit with us and we're true to that. We're going to recruit to a certain standard of character and leadership qualities that we look for in a young man and guys that want to be here. And so these guys are proven to that, so we're excited to have them and just keep building and growing here at Indiana.
It's a little bit of a smaller class in terms of number, but it's got a lot of talent. Let me ask you about some of the guys. There's a lot of buzz around the quarterback, Donovan Mccully. Why is there so much buzz about him?
Well, first of all, he's such a great athlete, multi-sport individual, which I love. That's a common theme with a lot of these guys. Gifted quarterback. I think he's got a chance to be a tremendously talented player in the Big Ten. I just feel like that. He's an in-state guy, one of the highest-rated quarterbacks we've ever gotten to Indiana. And to me, that's a big deal. When your best players in state decide to stay home and help build this thing and help us go do special things in your home state, that to me is an awesome, awesome thing. So really proud of him for believing in us and wanting to be a Hoosier.
Well, Tom Allen knows about good family athletic genes. His son, of course, plays on the football team. Allen, talk to me about Cooper Jones, whose mom is a softball Hall of Famer, and his dad played for Notre Dame in the 90s.
Yeah, and Cooper had offers to go elsewhere. He had an offer from Ohio State at one point, had an offer from Michigan as well. That was a big in-state get for Indiana. Donovan McCully rightfully gets a lot of the headlines for leading this in-state class, but Cooper Jones was an outstanding get in his own right, and it kind of kept things off social media, so maybe didn't quite get the press clippings that some of the other guys got, but 6'6", 245 pounds, really wreaked havoc towards the end of his sophomore year in his team's playoff run, led them again the next 2 seasons. He's going to add a lot of weight and keep that athleticism at the next level. You mentioned the good gene pool there. I thought that he was just as significant of an in-state get for the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, I think one of the other interesting pickup, Charlton Warren, who's been named the new defensive coordinator from was at Georgia last year. I think is really going to help them not only on the football field but also out on the recruiting trail. He's going to bring their 4-2-5 defense in to Indiana, where they have a lot of athletes, particularly at the corner position or in the secondary position. And I think he's going to be able to really elevate that team. And that's one of the things that happens when you start to have success on the field. You start to lose coaches. Coaches start to have an opportunity to go be head coaches at other stops, and you have to be able to replace them. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Warren is able to bring to this defense in the Indiana program.
I think some people may look at this class and say it's ranked 12th after the great job that Tom Allen has done. Well, Mike, you already mentioned it. Part of the reason is it's a small class. They also have some 4-stars. But I just think it proves how hard it is to move your recruiting up another level. In other words, this class is basically 3 stars with 2 4 stars. Previous years, maybe no 4 stars. Next year, maybe 3 or 4 stars. But whatever it is, however it goes, either up or down, and I think we all believe it's going to go up with Tom Allen, it's going to go up gradually because you can't go up too quickly, because if you only get involved with the 4 stars on the recruiting trail and they all tell you no, then you've got a problem because you're going to wind up dropping too far down on your list. So it has to be gradual, and I don't think there's anyone any better that knows gradual progress. Tom Allen has proven he's an expert in gradual progress until last year's unbelievable season that they had.
Right. Yeah. I mean, even in his career is full of gradual progress, getting to the point where he's the head coach now in the Big Ten. One final note for Hoosier fans they might find interesting. The top 3 guys in this class, quarterback, wide receiver, wide receiver.